Hi, have you ever noticed that sometimes it feels like everyone around you is going through something all at once, all at the same time? You're in a battle, they're in a battle, and it seems like no one has the strength to lift anyone else up. And in those moments, you might wonder, how am I supposed to help someone else when I can barely breathe through my own situation? I've been there, and honestly, I've come to believe that trying to help others while you're struggling yourself might actually be a trial in itself. But what if that's part of how God works? We often think we need to be completely healed or spiritually strong before we can help others. But maybe God allowed us to walk through our struggles together so we don't walk alone. Because here's something we don't talk about enough. We might be carrying the solution to each other's breakthrough. That encouragement you're holding back, that prayer you're hesitating to offer, that apology or forgiveness you've been delaying, that might be the very answer someone else has been begging God for. And maybe they're holding your answer too. But if we all withdraw, stay silent, and isolate our pain, we might never find it. I once made up a story that I think explains this perfectly. There was a married couple who had a terrible argument, so deep that they stopped talking to each other. They stopped talking altogether. Days turned into weeks, weeks became over a month. Each of them began praying to God, asking Him to fix the other person. God, open their eyes, help them realize they're wrong, help them see I was right, make them apologize. But nothing changed. Eventually, their prayers shifted. God, I miss them. I miss what we had. Please do something. Why are you so silent? And then finally, God responds. I answered your prayer a long time ago. The answer was with your spouse. But since you're both stopped speaking to each other, you can't hear my voice. You say I'm silent, but I've been speaking through the one you shut out. Let that sink in for a minute. Sometimes the silence isn't from God, it's the result of the walls we built. Walls of pride, walls of offense, walls of bitterness. So let me say that clearly. Don't let bitterness stop you from reaching out to the person you've been holding a grudge against. That person might very well be holding the answer to your breakthrough or even the healing you've been crying out for. Maybe, just maybe, God is trying to teach you something through your bitterness to let it go. The truth is, neither we nor our enemies know what our final destination looks like. We just know it's good because it comes from God. Right now, all we can see are the trials. And the Bible calls those trials temporary. Even if it's been 30 years, it's still temporary. Not to make us feel better, but to give us hope. And maybe if God wants to reveal what kind of soil you are, like in the parable of the sower, this is it. This moment, your endurance, your quiet obedience, your decision to keep loving through the pain. That's the fruit growing in good soil. So here's the real question. Who might be holding your answer right now? And maybe more importantly, whose answer might you be holding? Let's not miss God's voice just because we're too hurt to listen. And remember what Jesus said? Love one another as I have loved you. That's not just a nice thought. It's a command. It's the key to hearing Him more clearly. It's the bridge that reconnects us when silence has pulled us apart. And it just might be the path that leads us all to healing